Good morning. Welcome to your early morning intuitive guidance for Friday. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum, here with some words of wisdom to start your day. And we got a few sprinkles coming down here. Don't know about by you, but a little bit of moisture. We'll see how that goes. So let's take a nice deep breath in and out, grounding through your feet into Mother Earth. Breathe in, breathe out. One more. Breathe in, breathe out. And you know how I knew breathing would be a good thing to do? My mind has about 12 things going on at once. And it's like, oh no, that's a little bit much up there. We gotta quiet the chatter. So just slowing things down, and we'll give it a minute until some of you pop on. And today is my Uncle Ron's funeral, so could use some good juju if you want to send some my way and my sister's way and my dad's way as we help him navigate this. Breathe in, breathe out. Oh, there, I just saw the one pop up, so someone's here. We'll see who it is. Hopefully names will roll. There we go. It's Miss Jo Neal. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Glad you are here. So, again, we're just going to kind of settle in, get grounded, feet on Mother Earth, opening the crown chakra to the universe, spirit, God, however you look at it. A little bit of tapping, whole lot of breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good morning, Abigail. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And as you keep breathing deeply and easily, I just want to talk a little bit about the breath. Breath is even more important than we've been aware of. I mean, I've been exhorting people to breathe for how long now? But more and more wisdom comes as we learn more. Good morning, Gwen. Good morning, Barb. Welcome, welcome. Our breath is so important, especially in terms of calming our central nervous system. And good morning. And dealing with just the everyday stress of life. Good morning, Beth. Welcome. Glad you're here. Nice deep breath in and out. And I learned a new kind of breathing by watching some videos from a cardiologist who was talking about the vagus nerve, which innervates a ton of organs in our body, and it's kind of a master nerve. So we want to know how to calm our vagus nerve. So one of the breaths that he teaches is in through the nose, out through the mouth, but exhale a little more than you took in. That extra exhale cues your body it's okay to relax. So practicing that breath. One of the other things that he talked about, he actually has a video that's called Vagus Nerve Hacks. So you can probably Google that or go on YouTube and look for vagus nerve hacks. But many things that calm the vagus nerve down, which then puts us in a much better state of being. And he, as a cardiologist, is talking about all of the organ systems that the vagus nerve impacts. And he talks about things like leaky gut syndrome and that kind of thing, and that the breathing, but he also talked about humming being a hack. And I always wondered, because in yoga, Bobby always has us hum. Just buzzing like a bee. Humming also impacts the vagus nerve and calms things down. Good morning, Mel. Glad you're here. Welcome. So, and laughter. And Bobby also loves laughter yoga. So there's reasons why we do the things we do, even if we don't know why we do the things we do. So laughter, humming, breath with an extra exhale on the end, all things that we can do, and as much as we can do them during the course of the day, the better we're serving our physical being. So, just a few little tips there that I thought were very good out of his stuff. So yeah, lots of stuff going on. Got the going to the funeral duds on. So one of this card, I just shook my head when I was reading it. Again, we have the Light Seers deck by Chris Ann. Yes, always telling us to breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And many of us are frozen breathers. We do not, hi Cheryl. We do not take in nice deep breaths. We forget to breathe, or we're doing the real shallow. You know that plastic cup thing with the little tube that they have you breathe when you're in the hospital to see? Basically, they're just trying to get you to breathe deeply. Fill up your lungs. Fill up your lungs. So the more we practice, not in the hospital, if we ever do end up in the hospital, we got that one down pat. We know how to do this breathing thing. We know how to fill up our lungs, right? Anywho, today's card blew my mind. Blew my mind. It's like everything I need to hear right now. So hopefully it's everything you need to hear right now. It is the Ace of Swords. And look at that sacred geometry. We've got a nautilus shell. Deb Dana on polyvagal theory. Yes, 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 yes. And, you know, way back when I read about polyvagal theory, but it wasn't as relevant to my life as it is right at the moment. So, you know, sometimes you circle back through something. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at. And for me, learning through someone demonstrating is far easier than learning through someone reading it in a book. I'm not the manual kind of girl. I like watching somebody do it and then I can do it. Not that I can't read the manual, but it ain't my favorite. So quite the image, huh? All kinds of things going on here. So right underneath the base of her skull, you can see some math. There's some stairs going up behind her neck. There's clearly the light emanating from the nautilus shell. We have a crow or a raven. We got all kinds of things going on. So let's see what it has to tell us. This is the Ace of Swords. Take a breath. Let it go. And again, these cards have the Light Seer side and the Shadow Seer side. This came out right side up, so it's the Light Seer side, but I read the other also. Good morning, Kat. Glad you are here. Light Seer, new ideas, clarity, an aha moment. Truth revealed, awareness and heightened states of consciousness, memory or thought, communication, victory, success and triumph, a stroke of genius. It was like ding, 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 all over the place for me on that one. Okay, Shadow Seer side, overanalyzing, getting stalled or stuck, clouded judgment, keeping truth inside. There's my what are you pretending not to know question. What are you pretending not to know? So here's the description. Massive clarity is on the way. That's the first sentence. Massive clarity is on the way. A new door is opening up for you, often unveiling a life-changing idea or a significant spiritual breakthrough. Expect aha moments of lucidity to pierce your awareness and to reveal a totally fresh vision for the future. As this essence spirals into comprehension, use this time to see things as they really are. See things as they really are, not how we wish they were or how we want them to be, but as they really are. And tune in to new beginnings. The quiet insight of the unconscious mind is being made available for you, so you may experience a rapid expansion as your conscious mind integrates this newfound information. Know that nothing can compete with the fierce rays of wisdom and truth. So if you are finding yourself with clouded judgment or with stalled thinking or in the face of others who deny reality, it is time to seek the brightly lit energy of honesty. Gather your discernment, your intellect, your logic, and your insight, and clearly communicate the truth that is bubbling up to be witnessed. And the affirmation is, I experience brilliant moments of clarity. Try that on. I experience brilliant moments of clarity. And thank you, Abigail, for putting that in there. That is such a provocative question to ask yourself. What am I pretending not to know? And you may feel like you get crickets, there's no answer. But even in posing the question, your mind begins to work on it. Your mind begins to work on it. So, what of this captivates you? What of this grabs your attention? What of this makes you go, ee? Put it in the feed. Let's get some conversation going here about this clarity of the aha moment. And we still have conscious choice, right? So we may have an aha moment, and we may kind of, try to fluff it off. Aha moments have a way of returning and kicking our butts if we don't pay attention. It's kind of like, hello, hello, hello. Better if we pay attention early in the process than waiting until the universe has to get really loud to get our attention. We may feel like there's a loss inherent in the awareness. We lose the ability to pretend, to hide from, to not see. But there are also gifts in our willingness to accept the aha. There are major gifts in the willingness to accept the aha. Thank you, Abigail, for putting that one in there also. I experience brilliant moments of clarity. And again, there's Angie. Good morning, good morning. Okay, everybody, hands together. Let's rub. Send some good juju to Angie. She's got a job interview today. And this is the card for you. This is the discernment stuff. This is the aha of clarity. This is so powerful and important in terms of paying attention to what is my heart and soul truly telling me about this. Yeah, our head's chattering away about, the benefits and costs of a particular thing, whatever it is. In this case, it's a job offer, or maybe a job offer, or whatever. But what is your heart and soul telling you about this? Because we oftentimes pay short shrift to the heart and soul. We listen to what the head chatters, but we don't listen deeply to the heart and soul. So it could be as simple as putting a hand on your head, maybe third eye, and a hand on your heart, and just breathing into it. What am I getting? What's my guidance? Asking for the guidance, calling in, okay, universe, cue my heart and soul to share with me what's in my highest and best good here. What is in my highest and best good? And sometimes we need to create the open space, the open field into which that wisdom and knowledge can flow, but we need to be in the, I'm going to use a word here, discomfort of the open field. So you're standing in the middle of the open field, looking around like, okay, what's going to show up? Waiting for the guidance, allowing the space of the open field. That open field is ripe, it's pregnant, the seeds have all been planted. We're waiting to see what manifests, right? And it manifests in divine right timing. Not in Bonnie timing, not in Angie timing, not in Cheryl timing. Divine right timing. Divine right timing. Take a breath. Let it go. So just want to read that first part again because I think it's so important. New ideas, clarity, an aha moment, truth revealed, awareness and heightened states of consciousness, memory or thought, communication, victory, success and triumph, a stroke of genius. That's what we're breathing in and breathing out today. It's within us. It's not outside of us. It's within us. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. We're swirling in it. It's like our aura is filled with this. We're steeped in it. We're walking around like tea bags in a teacup of hot water. Whatever analogy works for you. This is the energy that's working right now. The energy of illumination, the energy of sacred geometry, the energy of wisdom, the energy of self-inquiry, clarity, the aha moment. Breathe. One more. Now, throughout the course of today, I invite you to do that. 3 deep breaths, in and out. Hand on your heart. Okay, universe, guide me through my heart and soul. I know what I know what I know. Make it accessible. Have an awesome Friday. Can't wait to hear how things go. Sending good energy to everybody. Sending good energy to myself as we go through my Uncle Ron's funeral. So, yeah, remember, we are all capable of far more than we think we are. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.